there's something me and Mac have been talking about offline. So this is going to be a little bit of a inside look at some of our current a business meeting, if you can call it that. We were just talking in the kitchen a little while ago that it's really more you're more about the message. You're more about the mission, right?
Yep.
Not the vanity metrics of how many views or how popular you are on Instagram.
Yep. It's a slippery slope, right? If all that is on your mind is the views, monetization, and the cosmetics, you become, it's almost shallow. You're living in an alternative reality.
You are kind of selling your soul.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think people appreciate genuine and good, clean content. And if it doesn't send me into the ionosphere as far as views and likes and follows go, I don't care. I would rather have a positive influence on people of all backgrounds, all age groups, all races, sexes, just.
Yeah, that kind of leads into what we want to chat a little bit about today, because I think, again, people have only see you. It's like the old thing about the elephant. If everybody's blind and they grab a hold of a portion of the elephant, you think that the part that you're holding is the sum total of the elephant. So the elephant is all a tail, all a tusk, all a snout or what have you. No, all of these things work together to make up what the whole elephant is. So when it comes to Mac, it's the same thing. People can kind of look at you and just see you only because of the combat strength training, only for the shooting stuff, that kind of thing, which are obviously a huge part of what you do. But you've got some demographics that are really important to you. One of them that has become more and more the case, especially since Basic Dude Stuff started, was kids.
Kids, yeah, man. I get a little verklempt thinking about it. I get a little emotional because it was unintended. I didn't know, nor was I targeting that demographic. Right. But when I saw the responses and the interest from, younger viewers, I realized, oh my God, I have an obligation. Yeah. I felt like I had an obligation before to put out cool content without it being canned or rehearsed, just good, clean content. Now I had to really focus on making sure that it was clean, that it was not just kid essential, kid friendly, but that it was kid appropriate. That it's very kid appropriate. So that has become a driving force. That's become a motivational force for me.
Well, how often, because you tell me this all the time, do you receive from parents?
Man, this morning, sometimes it's single moms, single dads that will send me notes, but every day I'll get something from a parent or from a parent sending me a video of their kid, small child, demonstrating basic dude stuff.
Great.
And it's like making your bed, basic dude stuff. And I always say basic dude stuff it knows no gender, no age. Right. So it's not basic kid stuff. It's not basic girl stuff, chick stuff, athlete stuff, mom stuff, dad stuff. No, it's just all basic dude stuff.
Right.
As CJ says, stop being an echo.
Be a voice.
Yeah, stop that copy and paste, man. Yeah. It's all basic. Just saying basic dude stuff, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. You don't need to try to replicate it and put a different spin on it. It's all basic dude stuff. But I'm very honored and I was surprised too. Wow, all these kids. So it's been on my mind more, and it's been a good portion of what drives me and of my focus.
Yeah, and Mac's got some projects that he's doing that are centered on kids specifically, and so this is becoming more and more a portion of our conversation. Again, from a business perspective. When I say business, it doesn't mean it's just a money thing. Business in the sense of what we're trying to put
dude, it's
together.
A mission. It's a mission statement,
It certainly is, dude.
And it's evolving. It's like I didn't know that this is where I was going to go, but this is the path I'm going to take now.
Yeah, one of the things that's great about this, because on my side of the street, I talk a lot about the trailer park aristocracy. So family. And so the broader subject here is the family, which obviously has kids, has dads, has moms, and the family can be just a mom and a son, however that breaks down. But the family unit itself is such an important part of society. Obviously, you place a great deal of emphasis on your family. We're going to talk more about that, have you kind of, share your own situation, what have you. But this is becoming more and more of a central subject because we see in the culture and politically almost a war being waged against it. It's almost for you to talk about family or kids or something
it's almost
like that,
taboo.
Yeah, it's almost taboo.